Hi, I'm Seth Streeter, and we're continuing to talk about our inspired living journey. And today we're going to talk about the dimension of fitness. So when we think about fitness, there's a lot of things that we think about, but a lot of it comes down to moving our bodies. And I'm so excited to have a true expert in this realm, Nora Tobin, with us today. Nora, thank you so much.
Thank you, Seth. I'm excited to get you to move.
Oh, I know. She talked me into this. I wasn't going to be moving my body, but she talked me into it. So what we want to do, Nora, is just think about if we're at our desk and we're doing Zoom meetings and we know we should be fitting in exercise and maybe we haven't been doing as much as we used to, what are some simple exercises and things we should think about when it comes to fitness and moving our bodies?
So just as we've been continuing on with this theme, the three tips for fitness, nutrition, sleep, and stress. So for today, fitness, we're going to look at the benefit of interval training, the benefit of just a simple, it's called authentic movement patterns that one of my great friends and fitness experts came up with on how to alleviate stress from the body from sitting. So we're in these prone positions for a really long period of time, and that is going to take pressure off our low back and spine. And then the third one is going to be incorporating some yoga and walking to actually lower cortisol, which is that stress hormone that gets raised during a work day.
Great. Let's dive in.
So first one, and I'm going to take you through a little bit of an interval workout. So if you're sitting, we're going to get up and do this in a moment. But just
I can do this, you can do this.
Exactly. So just as a brief explanation of high intensity intervals, high intensity sounds intense, but in fact it's really just a matter of short, fast bursts of movement. So whether it's squats, push-ups, running, swimming, any kind of exercise you apply speed to for a very short period of time, let's say 30 seconds. Then you take an active or slow or a dynamic recovery, whether that's sprinting and then walking or just letting your body rest for a moment and then going back into the exercise. But it's essentially going fast and then slow, fast and slow.
Got it.
Alternating. That's a positive stressor for the body. That's going to make our body have to adapt to the specific load that we're putting on it, which is the speed. And then our body is going to have to become more efficient to work out those demands that we're putting on it by increasing our metabolic rate, so our excess post-oxygen consumption, which is our ability to burn calories up to 24 hours after the workout. So while we work from home or while we have these long days where we can't necessarily fit in an hour workout, we don't actually have to. We can do these short, effective bursts of movement, interval training that's going to help raise our metabolism, give us that quick energy boost, and get us feeling great both physically and mentally.
Sounds great.
Second, and then we'll get to the interval workout, but the second technique is going to be the authentic movement pattern. So Casper, as I mentioned, he is the expert behind this, and we can provide a full program on that, but I'll take you through a couple patterns to just alleviate that stress in the hips and low back. Those you can incorporate as just an active break in your day. So our circadian rhythms tends to drop around 3 p.m. That's when we usually don't have the right hormones being produced for enough energy. So to sustain our energy for the remainder of the day, because we know we have to stay on and alert and productive, we're going to incorporate some of that authentic movement into our day. And then finally, the yoga and the walking, whether it's just a few minutes of yoga or a 20-minute or 10-minute walk, that's going to help lower cortisol, that stress hormone. So we have these different layers of fitness, but all of it is really, really efficient. So you can incorporate any or all into your day in a really short period of time.
Something is better than nothing, right?
Something is better than nothing. And these are things that are going to actually shift our physiology. So it's not just checking the box off of exercise. It's actually shifting our state and shifting our chemistry to be able to burn fat more efficiently, raise our metabolism, and giving us that clean energy.
Wonderful.
So we're going to get into an interval workout.
Okay.
It's going to be short and sweet. I encourage you guys to get up and do this with us. It's quite simple. We're going to do 5 exercises, 20 reps of each, and then call it a day.
Bam.
So you can do that.
I'm ready.
Everybody
I can do that.
Okay, so the first one's going to be a squat. So feet hip width apart, big bend in both knees. You're going to lower down and lift. We're going to go for 20 of those fast. When you're squatting, just make sure your weight is over your entire footbed so we're not all the way on our heels or on our toes. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's do that. Go for it. So typically we'd blast the music, but you just have my voice to guide you through.
Okay, that works. Very motivating.
So it can be helpful with these squats to almost create a challenge for yourself. So think about how many we're doing reps today, but you can always time yourself and think about how many you can get in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And each day try and get a few more in. You can also, we're gonna go for 5 more. You can also go against your team members or friends. So good, relax. So you can do a squat challenge where how many squats you can get in a day. It's a good motivating force to compete. At least I love to compete. So.
Yeah, gamification, it works.
Exactly. Okay, so next one, we're gonna go high knees. So alternating, you can also just lift your knees. We're gonna go for 20 reps total.
Okay, let's do it.
Go for it. Good, so as fast as you can, get those knees up. Oh my gosh, he's taller than me, so his knees are going higher. 10 more. Breathe, slow down your breathing. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent.
Nice.
Heart rate's up.
It is.
We have 2 more.
Okay.
Next one's gonna be a back lunge. So you can take a big step back, lower down, and then switch, alternating.
Okay.
So we'll go 10 each side.
Okay, let's do it.
Go for it. Back lunge. Nice. And then on these lunges, a lot of times we think we have to be way far back. We want to be all the way forward over that front foot.
Oh, okay.
A lot of weights in that front foot, so you're going to really feel your quads and your glutes. 10 more. Nice.
I feel this one.
Yeah, so it's nice because it doesn't take a long time or it's a lot of effort, but it's in a short period of time.
Right.
5 more to see those big changes. Good. Last 3, 2, and 1.
Woo!
Heart rates are up. We're
It
feeling
is.
good.
We are.
Okay, last one. I get really loud. All right, big step out. Bend that knee. Shift your hips way back and then come back to center. And then switch sides. Good. Alternating from side to side. We're going to go for 20, 10 each side. Nice. Breathe. Hips back, and then make sure your toes point straight ahead. And if you want to add a little hop, you can. Challenge yourself. I'm probably all the way out of the shot right now, but listen to my voice. Good. 5 more. Last 2 and 1. Release.
Nice.
Awesome. So 4 movements, really short and efficient, interval training. It's all about taking any exercise and applying speed to it. You can repeat that 2 more times or just call it a day. They did an incredibly interesting study of participants over the course of 6 weeks at Harvard University that showed that the participants who did steady state jogging for 5 days a week for an hour versus the participants who did 4 minutes of intervals, similar to what we just did, had a significant change in their body mass versus the ones who did the jogging. So that body mass went way down.
Right.
Their inflammatory markers, there were so many things in that study that showed the intervals are more effective.
Got it.
While jogging is great, it's going to help your heart rate variability and serotonin and that feel-good hormone, endorphins raise when you're jogging, but this is going to be a great way to increase that.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Nora. That
Thank
was an awesome
you.
workout.
Good job.